Hello, this is Star Television on Channel 21. I am Leonora Jawara. Welcome to the National News Bulletin. First, let's have a look at the top stories. Residents of Mamaka Village in Mile 91, Tokolili District have benefited from massive medical and food outreach done by the Community Health Foundation as part of its drive to boost the Paediatric and Maternity Unit in that part of the country.
We're giving free medication to the needy people in this village.
Star Television gauged the views of the public on the expectation when it comes to improving on education, the economy and agriculture.
In the first place, we go up to meet SLPM when I say where we go up to where at the end of the day, I believe say na be one of the main source where the government will get revenue for being development of the country.
An 11-year-old entrepreneur, Izellah Harrison, has launched the ZELA Products, which ranges from lip gloss, headwears, among other things, as part of a drive in providing natural Sierra Leonean products in the market.
So my headwear and my scrunchies, they're for when you, so my headwear, so my bonnets are for when you go to sleep.
Councillor Alhassan, Kallokoh of Ward 439, Constituency 129, Tengbeh Town Community, has advocated for the construction of a market space that will help address the challenges of the community.
The village that look and now see, they don't go to the way, to the worst now. We are see now, anything can happen there. Washing kids don't they, for don't they, then get damaged, I mean.
The Honourable Member of Parliament for Constituency 128, Benjamin Ture, has outlined successes and challenges faced in 2020 and his plans for 2021.
We are unfortunate for them to say the community lack aidé bien and most of community development or aidé bien pan development.
And in sports, David Dukusamba Conte has expressed his intention to contest for the presidency of the Sierra Leone Football Elective Congress in February, promising to transform football if he wins the election. All these making the headlines. Now let's get you details of the news. As part of its drive to boost the Paediatric and Maternity Unit, the Community Health Foundation has embarked on a massive medical and food outreach at Mamaka Village in Mile 91, Tokolili District.
Linda Moxon-Sese, the founder and CEO of Community Health Foundation, intimated that as practicing nurse in the U.S., she has always nurtured the ambition to make incredible interventions in the medical area, adding that the free eye examination coupled with food packages being distributed for over 1,000 people in the village is part of Community Health Foundation's drive in making interventions in the pediatric and maternity sectors.
We're giving free medication to the needy people in this village. We're also giving out food. We also have the eye clinic here. We examine the eyes and we give eye medication for those who need medication. And for those who need surgery for eye, we refer them where they're supposed to go to. And we follow up with them to make sure that they get the best care that they need. For those who have blood pressure, we give them blood pressure medication. And we also teach them how to control their blood pressure and how to monitor it. And also for those who have diabetes, we give them diabetes medication and we teach them how to control diabetes and also the preventive measures. And we give prenatal vitamins to pregnant women. We examine them, we listen to their fetal heart rate to make sure that the baby is doing well in the abdomen.
Dr. Lloyd Harrison is an ophthalmologist attached to the Northern Province Eye Clinic. Underscored the importance of this free eye examination. As he said, there are a lot of people that have lost their sight as a result of lack of regular checkups. He enumerates the several eye problems he has encountered.
We are seeing lots of patients actually. They are really happy about the turn-up. And at the moment, we are seeing patients with cataract. That means they have a lens in the opacity in the lens. That means the natural lens that is in the eye is not clear. It is not transparent. It should be like glass. So at the moment, that is what we are seeing. We've seen several patients like that, and they need surgery, and surgery can help them to see perfectly well. Another case, another set of cases that we've seen, the most common is the one that they are complaining of itchy eyes. Their eyes is itching most times as a result of reaction to dust particles, pollen grains, etc. Things that are in the atmosphere, and that is called allergic conjunctivitis. And treatments are there, and you can simply wash your eyes with clean water. Avoid rubbing the eyes. So these are some of the things that you can do if you don't have any medication at the moment. Another thing that we are seeing are growths, growths in the eye. Yes, some of them are pterygium, some of them are like we call it squamous cell carcinoma, and these really need surgery. They need to be evaluated further, and they need surgery.
Dr. Harrison stated that for those who have severe condition will be referred to McKinney for further examination. One of these who benefited from the examination, Paediatrics Sase, couldn't hide his elation as he said he has been grappling with eye problem for years.
The eye, the of the eye. Now about we don't look the eye, they say unless I go back the family are they say this eye is for work.
Community Health Foundation has embarked on several projects, including providing intensive care beds to the Ministry of Health, and is currently on the verge of constructing a pediatric hospital at Mile 91. For Star News in Freetown, compiled by Alfie Barry, read in the studio by Mariama Sheikh Matumansaye.
Now, 2021 is seen as a year of high hopes and expectations, especially in the area of education, agriculture, and infrastructure. Star Television gauged the views of the public on the expectation when it comes to improving on education, the economy, and agriculture. Let's have a look.
In the first place, we go up to meet SLP and Sierra Leonean, where we go up to the where at the end of the day, I believe say na be one of the main source where the government will get revenue for being development of the country. But as we grow up, go on the mature, you find out say, that Sierra police market will no longer exist. Why? Because I go say there be mismanagement, and also there be lack of responsibility, especially to the one who have the stakeholders. They were responsible for manhandle or for uphold that particular sector there in the government. But it can be say government is talk about agriculture. All the past government are not talk about agriculture. But the whole thing we see is that the government alone not put much seriousness into agriculture. Because I believe say if agriculture, the government put seriousness on it, then most of the people that they see at Tongsu, where they're the old Alpha people, they're not for them at all. Because you get donors there, like DFID and other international donors then, where over news where you say they're not put up for agricultural project, and so that at the end of the day, development will come. Because when you look, the value of any currency in any nation, the amount of exports get into the world market compared to that of the country. But when you look Salon, all the two they eat, they import. You not get nothing in way with the export, neither if you want staple food, where we say we supposed for, get for yourself, for manufacture for yourself, now import. So at the end of the day, they find out say the currency of the country is they devalue. Then at the end of the day, now so poverty get the increase. Then for the government to say in want create employment, what thing get for happen? Agriculture get for put up and like then other people over the past 2 months, then small back there. Government can even employ them. You know, if at the end of the day, then go the provinces back, then if we say at the end of the month, they get one bag, they get some money. If they find out say, most of them they return back. But now every housing is difficult because the country don't choke up. House business stronger, food business stronger, transportation back is stronger because the city don't overpopulated. So therefore, if government say it wants serious about agriculture, they got to make sure say involve all the professionals.
First and foremost, I tell you thank you for seeking consent. And I believe say whatever perception at the Guinean based on what they evaluate since 2020 to 2021. Yes, the government, there is life, there is hope. I go tell anybody, but we get, like I say, we get constraints in plenty areas like as you see. One that the internal transportation during this particular from 2020, maybe at the end up to now, we see how people constrained in terms of transportation. Like for Molombi, Kaya. It's like hair. Like people are paying 7,000 other fun stuff. Then no buses, no internal buses that are only as of now or whatever. And I believe say even Rwanda where they go offline, that even lead FLD or the inflation of price in terms of on people is very too much. So like the need for strength in the area of transportation, one key side, and two, job opportunities into the area.
Well, for me, not at all. The reason being, I buy uniform, I buy books. Then I would say indirectly I pay fees. God then put us charges. We I pay. So like reflect. The only thing we I can remember where they supply me exercise books. We even reach 80 pages. Think one day.
They can buy dollars, they not able to get the loans that they affect we and they affect even the business people. But in my opinion, what me feel say now some of the factors that we responsible the shortage of the loans in the bank, that the policy where they put in relation to foreign currency where they say when you get foreign currency when you account with a foreign account, you never take more than $10,000 per month. Let's imagine, say when they say $10,000 per month, that they spend money that they for business somebody, when they say businessman. And let's say businessman gets something like $200,000 in a bank. When they get quick business for can do something like $50,000 or $60,000 for medical operation, where he said we will get commission from there. The way you go to a bank now for they go withdraw the foreign currency, they say no because of this policy where they don't put in place. That then they feel the pain, but it will be because they will go against the policy of the government. However, when it gets in loans now, before it go put another bank now, they will use that loan say and buy dollar saver for himself. That don't see how the deposits in a bank they become stifled now, they reduce. Because business people they then believe say we put loans in a bank at any time when in one time they just convert it into dollar, when you want the dollar, they will take them back. But now with this policy now, it seems say at first it don't affect them. So for let yourself solve your own problem now, they make sure so we get loans, so they put on a bank again, and they convert them to dollar because you say loans in boku, unlike dollar in small, so we convert them to dollar, they keep on with themselves now. That don't create the shortage of loans in the bank.
As part of our drive in providing natural Sierra Leonean products in the market, an 11-year-old entrepreneur, Izellah Harrison, has launched a ZELA product that ranges from lip gloss, headwears, among other things, at the Radisson Blue Hotel in Freetown. Alhassan Kuruma was there, and the Alhassan this report.
Speaking during the launch, Izellah Harrison, the founder of ZELA Products, said that she has always nurtured the idea of making natural products such as headwear, which is used to protect one's hair when sleeping, whilst the lip balms help to make the lips attractive and also moisturize the lip. She paid tribute to her mother for being her greatest inspiration.
I really just wanted to show my love for that to everyone by doing this business. So my headwear and my scrunchies, they're for when my headwear, so my bonnets are for when you go to sleep, and they basically just protect your hair whilst you're sleeping. And then my scrunchies are to style your hair. And then my lip glosses are kind of, you can wear them if you want to glam up or if you just want to look nice. My lip balms are to moisturize your lips. My lip scrubs are to take off the dead skin of your lips and to just help your lips become more moisturized. And then my lip oils are to help your lips get more moisturized. So my mum is a businesswoman herself, so I've always kind of wanted, when I heard she was starting her own business, I've always wanted to kind of follow in her footsteps, and my mum's helped in that way. First of all, she paid for all the things, and I'm so thankful for that. She's helped me organize this event, and she's helped me get all the products, find who I can trust to help me, and kind of just help me all together.
Aisatu Harrison, The creative director and mother to Izellah noted that it is always important for parents to support their children in whatever they want to become. She said she did so for Izellah. She added that at first she was reluctant to go with Izellah's plan, but her persistency and drive made the mother support her child.
I am absolutely over the moon. I'm excited for her. I was a bit reluctant when she first told me about launching a brand. She's been talking about this since when she was 10, and I've kept it like on the slow, and I've been trying to avoid it because I thought she was too young. But then I then realized that this is what she wanted to do, so we had a chat. When she turned 11, we had a chat, and I said to her, if you want to do this, then we need to make a plan. So we agreed on a plan, and she wants to do this as a part-time thing. But I think it's important that we encourage their passion. She wanted to do this. So I said, what do you want to do? And she wanted to launch a natural product. So I thought, okay, do me a one-page business plan, and she did. And then I looked at it and I was amazed. It's amazing how we sometimes underestimate our kids. Because when she did the one-pager, I was like, oh my God. She knows what she's doing.
Izellah Harrison concluded by stating that her products are now available online for purchase, mostly made from Sierra Leonean products. For Star News in Freetown, Alhassan Koroma reporting.
While you're still watching the news bulletin here on Star TV. Now, Councillor Alhassan Kallokoh of Ward 439, Constituency 129, Tengbeh Town Community, has advocated for the construction of a market space that will help address the challenges of the community. Elizabeth Kagbo has more.
According to Councillor Alhassan Kallokoh of Constituency 439, Ward 129 at the Tengbeh Town Community, he has been advocating for the construction of the market and expressed happiness. He further explained that the construction was supported by Her Worship, the Mayor of the Freetown Municipality, Yvonne Akisoya. He intimated that he wrote the project mid-last year between August to September, but it was not granted until now, which he believes is timely.
This project arrived early, around August to September, but like sincerely speaking, like we write the project, we see for wait because project they write and the moment somewhere happen. So I did follow up, I did do all kind of follow up to the administration in a council, to our worship mayor. But definitely they look and now see they don't go to the worst now. We are see now anything can happen there. What's in case you don't if you don't then you get damaged. So I try to enforce our pressure the council to our worship the mayor. So definitely they're able to move on this December.
Haja Doro Jalo, chair lady for Ward 439 Constituency 129, highlighted some of the challenges that they have been faced with.
One, the table, the market, and we don't bend, and we want for themselves. Where God make the councillor through the mayor, when the mayor able to accept the councillor and wish for this market, they make him to tell the Almighty Allah thank you for that. Because the table, the market is for them.
Sama Kamara, a trader at the Tengbeh Town market, expressed joy over the construction of the Tengbeh Town market, describing it as a laudable initiative and one they will address some of the accompanying challenges of traders.
We glad it's born and the way now where the man doing from Saturday when it started this look. If they delay pan the book, look more now we now small because we still can't catch it. Even they do big, although we can't catch it. Now the people they want to move here, when the man is slow because this is not typical. If I don't do it from there, to do this.
The Honourable Member of Parliament for Constituency 128, Benjamin Tururi, in an exclusive interview with Star Television, has outlined successes and challenges faced in 2020 and his plans for 2021. He spoke more to my colleague George Elliott Tom in this interview.
While speaking, Honorable Benjamin Toure stated that the year 2020 was a very difficult year as the emergence of the coronavirus, which has interrupted so many good things, coupled with many other challenges from his constituency, that is, ranging from poor market facilities, water and sanitation, poor road network, no proper good healthcare services. He further stated that despite in the midst of the COVID-19 and all the challenges he inherited in the constituency, he has done his best in order to change the narrative of people towards politicians in their constituency. He further spoke on the construction of the hill station market, the installation of tanks within his constituency, and the 100-bed for the pediatric ward of the 34-minute hospital that was recently launched by the First Lady, Her Excellency, Madam Fatima Jabir.
We were very unfortunate for them to say the community lack a bien and most of community development that already began plan development in the country. When I come up, the challenges them too much as I say. I get community hospitals there, I get community markets there, I get community people that will cry for water, and the community there. I get picking them who are for good school and then for afford for good school. I get various people them, yes, people only come out from university, they need scholarship for good study out. Get your money at the area, you try at the area, we want our skills, where at least they will for empower themselves. And as a member of parliament, who they represent this particular constituency 128 under the Sierra Leonean party, we as a government, we not need for use your money for effect for we. We not believe for give your money wrong for effect for we. Not believe for give the drugs for effect for we. As a responsible government, responsible MP, we believe for give them a skills where they say for benefit from. We believe for empower them. So those are the many challenges we are really meet. When them young man they can meet me, so now I learn something. I want to go learn. Go learn building business. I want to go learn plumbing. I want to go electrician business, tailoring. So these are the things that most of the youth men are being meet before. And of course, it's really challenging because they say for empower their life for them to take care of their family. The first one, you look at the market. When you talk about Constituency 128, you get more than 30 to 40,000 population. And most of them people are so you get the woman there, we are vulnerable people there. And it is all with the campaign, these are the cries that we are going to be honorable. We know the woman there. Two things when they come up with the woman there, they need markets and they need small money for the business. So the first thing I target, I get 25 women there where we forgive 1 million euros for them to start a business. And then also, I will take up the markets, where at the Hill Station Central Market, where everybody is proud of right now. Everybody, even the whole country, because I believe say everybody benefits from this particular market now. And also the other challenges back where we meet, as you like this water business. 128, I remember all these small when they come up. Pump be open 24 hours. During NPRC days and other days, pump will open. But you come to one time where the pump will all cut off for open. So like this was a great challenge. And as a responsible government, also with the First Lady, one of the key success programs in the fight on that is sexual penetration. And when we believe as a member of parliament, this is the thing where they cause for them people and they get tampered with man when our water crisis. So, as I say, with the lobby power, I meet some key companies like the Hunch, the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. I meet them, I talk to them. I said, this is the thing what they go through. And this is the thing people they want. And most of the beginners, then they help them through these particular issues. Because you see some man, where they go get some compound, pass maybe tamper with you, before you give out water. So, of course, they listen to me, they help me some tank, me say they will buy some tank, when I 10,000 litre mill a tank, where I from distribute. Now most of this community, If you pass along C9, you see Idede, you go Ilcott, Idede, you go Hill Station, Idede, you go Scroll, Idede. And as a member of parliament, I look and say this is really pathetic, really painful. For that, I can't wait and discharge somebody before me can get paid. And that's not we stand appreciate it until I say they discharge the picking, then they're able to give me picking bail. So that's, I get a passion for that. And that make I take moves that all the community hospital them also, the Wilberforce Community Hospital, including the 34, the Hill Station, I do a visibility study. Now more of the hospital there, for now actual incident challenges them when they go through. And this the great challenge they go through, bed. They don't get enough bed at the hospital at that particular time. So I go home, I provide 50 materials for them, not only materials, I provide some other equipment like thermometer, like the data we use for check pregnancy, and so many items that we provide for them for the community hospitals. I meet the first lady. I said, Mama, of course, this is a constituency, and the president now wants the soldier, as you can say, always the soldier. I said the 34 hospital, enough fine, especially the pediatrics ward, enough fine for them to keep them. It really in a bad form for the beginner. So they say, Benji, I don't promise you. They say, but for now, we say we'll take a look. Keep on the pressure, keep on the money for make sure say they come at the particular hospital, they can see waiting actually at the time of teller. And when they can see, they get back to me, say, Benji, I don't see the hospital. They say, I don't say anything. He said, they push on, and then whatever till I'll get on to Naba. So by the grace of God, that was 2015 before we come to power. By the grace of God, after we come to power, I think instead take as a priority for push and meet some stakeholders, them senior people, them senior company, them for help, for make sure say the 31st hospital be a ground hospital, the 31st hospital be a better hospital for beginning.
Honorable Benjamin Toure has also called on his constituents to work as one in order to achieve development strive in the constituency, and also for them to forget about colors and work as one people. For Star News in Freetown, I am Judge Elliot Sam reporting.
And finally, to round up the news bulletin, let's now turn attention to sport, as David Dukusamba Conte has expressed his intention to contest for the presidency of the Sierra Leone Football Elective Congress in February, promising to transform football if he wins the election. Hilton John, a sports correspondent, has more for you.
Hello everyone, welcome for today's sporting news. Ahead of the 2021 Sierra Leone Football Association Elective Congress that will be held in February, third week, the 26th and 27th, the new aspirant has expressed his intention to contest for the presidency. David Doku Samba Conte is the vice chairman of Anti-Drugs Football Club, according to the individual. He said if one of the 52 delegates voting him as the president in the upcoming election, he will change the narrative in the football fraternity. Here is the report by Isabella Stanley.
David Dukusama Conte has expressed his intention to contest for the presidency of the Sierra Leone Football Association upcoming elective congress February 26 to 27 in Makeni. The acclaimed vice chairman of the Anti-Drugs Football Club said he wants to contribute to nation building through football. He urged the football fraternity to give him the opportunity to serve his beloved country. David Dukusama explains more to Star TV News about his intention.
I stand for the SLAFA president, and when I be the SLAFA president, I plan for bring everybody on board. We plan for create recreational facilities now the grassroots, and also we need for include the particular administration. Right now we're in administration and give them support. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Duku Samba, David Conte, and the sequel support, especially the delegates. Thank you.
You think so you win the election?
Oh yes, yes. If the only reason we could be a question to the victory. Now, if Madam Johansson they take a stand, if Madam Johansson they stand, then I know say there will be a problem. But if you know they stand, now election they win.
He said he is optimistic that after the election, he will be the winner, despite he will be faced by stronger aspirants like President Aisha Juansi, who is the incumbent.
Well, I don't feel, me not think individually, nah, people actually the youths we really want to play football, tell me say for stand up for them, because we all get an aspiration where we need football. We don't see amounts of footballers them with them dreams they don't die just because the administrative or the people they into infighting and camping. So at the end of the day, people see me and say I get love for footballers them, and I also get a team where they support wholeheartedly, then push me and say don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in. So it's not about me, now about the people the youths even the small picking where they aspire for be more than Messi and Ronaldo.
Tell me about your life in football.
My life in football is very, very wonderful. Me a nephew of a former Sierra Leone footballer player where Abdul T. Conte play for Leon Star, and also I be there into my community team when I low-cost estates. Me I be defensive player, but I not be good. I not be the prelude. And after estates, I go into coaching, and currently I get into anti-drugs. I don't get into the administration now for 6 years. Me, they double as the deputy chairman and also the deputy secretary.
So if you not win the election,
if this election at no form cost, no can we camp, I go definitely throw me support to Madam Johansson.
you meet the criteria for contest for the presidency?
Oh yes, I meet all the criteria. I've met those criteria since.
Meanwhile, the nomination for the various positions is ongoing. The closing date is the 10th of January 2021.
The message to Sierra Leonean, I know say whosoever take the victory, we go walk in accordance for develop Sierra Leone football. If it's Madam Johansson, everybody's going to throw support on board. If it's Duku Samba, everybody's going to throw support on board. If it's Mohamed Kalon, if it's Mr. Michael, everybody. We want less Sierra Leone football, where we take them away from politics and take them to the grassroots where it really belongs.
Star TV Sport in Freetown, I am Izellah Stanley.
So in other words, he's the second candidate who has expressed his intention to contest for the presidency of the Football Association. We yet to get from the incumbent, President Aisha Juansi, who is the head of the football in Sierra Leone, also head of female football in Ghana. The Ministry of Sports, in collaboration with the National Sports Authority, has lifted the ban of sports in the country. According to NACOVA, they have rejected the decision from the point of the ministry and also the NSC. So the question is, who is fooling who? That will be coming up in our next news bulletin. Finally, the international team Liverpool are out of the Kallokoh after they were defeated. Disappointment for Jurgen Klopp and his boys. They are out of the competition. So let's see who will follow. Maybe Manchester United or Man City. That's all for sports for today's news.
And that's all in the Star News Bulletin file. Thank you so very much for watching. Happy New Year. I am Izellah. Do stay with us for more education, information and entertainment.